Hello, boys and pathfinders, adventurers. I'm so mixed up now. Right, we've just had a wonderful session, and now we will continue as we look at my Picture Book Award for you adventurers. And this award is very exciting, and it's very creative. And so today we are going to learn, firstly, what is a picture book? What are the benefits we can find from doing picture books? And what are the different types of picture books we may find? And what can be found in picture books? And what we need for making picture books. Now,
are you okay, Auntie Simone?
She glitched.
This award. And remember, you can ask questions at any time if there's anything that you do not understand. And the other part of this award is that you will need to make your own picture books, and then you will share it with your teachers, your directors, along with your worksheet when you complete your award. So this promises to be a very exciting award.
Okay, I think we're having a few challenges with that video. We can't see your video, Auntie, and you are glitching. So, Natalie, can you see Simone okay?
No, her video's paused right now.
Is it?
So, are we able to hear Simone?
Yeah, we sometimes she goes away and we can't quite hear her. Simone, do you want to try your video? First, see if your video will come on. Make sure you haven't stopped your video. And try that.
For some reason, it's just it is going around like it's active. I don't know why it's doing that at this moment.
Okay, so what we may want to do is just stop share and then start the share again. And let's see if that's going to fix it. And
I don't know, it's still going around.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you want me to try and share from here?
Oh, I had made a few amendments.
Okay.
Okay. All right, just try sharing. We can hear your voice, so that's not that's a good part. So go back to sharing your video, and maybe if it's a Wi-Fi issue, maybe somebody's joined somewhere using Wi-Fi at home. I don't know.
Yeah, and
Just
also
guessing.
keep your camera turned off, maybe, because that'll take less of the screen.
I think it's because it just keeps going around, like it's trying to the Wi-Fi kind of. Okay, let's see again.
Okay, so you don't have to click the buttons at the bottom for what you're doing. So just go straight into sharing just the PowerPoint. Let's give that a try.
It's just going, it's still frozen. Just give it a second. Let's see if it's unfrozen. As if something is loading again.
Oh, do you want to shut it down and then start it up again? Not the whole PC, just the PowerPoint that you're sharing.
Okay, let's see again. Could we just use the PowerPoint that you have, Natalie? Because I don't know what's happening. It's just using.
Yep, okay. Bear with me a second. Yep, got it.
Okay, boys and girls, for this award, by the way, you can get the same place. You can find the worksheet, and you'll also be able to see the video after this and the presentation. Okay, so make sure you have that because it's good for us to be able to follow. Okay, so Natalie is going to be showing us that, and we will have Simone as well commenting on it.
Okay.
Simone, was that you sharing just now?
No, I don't know if it just
No?
fixed itself now.
Because I can see what you're sharing. That's not me. That's you. So do you want
Oh,
to?
is that still Simone? Okay.
Simone. So
That's
shall we try that?
It fixed itself.
Yeah. Do you want to try?
Okay.
Okay.
There we go.
So a picture book is a book that is made specially by you boys and girls, and it is designed with lots of pictures and lots of decorations. And your picture book can be about any important event or occasion. It's all about creating memories or things that you've experienced. It can be about yourself. It can be about so many things. So let's look at some of the things our picture books can be about. It can be about your family. It can be about different types of family pictures, family occasions, celebrations. It can be about yourself. You're a very fun-loving person. You like playing with other boys and girls. You like doing sports. It can be so many things about yourself. You love having fun. So your picture book can be about Bible stories. Let me see all the boys and girls who love telling Bible stories or sharing Bible stories. If you love sharing Bible stories, you just type it there into the chat and say what you like about telling Bible stories. Okay?
Okay, boys and girls, what do you like about telling Bible stories? Oh, somebody can't see the screen. Maybe that was earlier on comment because the screen seems to be okay now. So you may need to adjust on your side. So somebody says trust.
Amen. Yes, you like telling Bible story because it teaches you about trust. Anything else about telling Bible stories?
Faith.
Faith, that's lovely. Yes, so these are just some of the aspects of Bible stories. Now, you can create a picture book entirely on anything around nature. Now, let me see some of the ideas that comes to mind when you say nature. What comes to your mind, adventurers? If your teacher should say, create a picture book about something about nature, let's have some of those beautiful ideas coming out. What are some of those beautiful things about nature that you would like to share in a picture book?
So let's type it down, boys and girls. So just remember, type it. It's better than when you have to unmute because so many people may want to unmute at the same time. So just type it down and we'll be able to read it out. Okay? Animals, says Summer.
That's lovely. Animals, what else?
Okay. So we've got animals. Anything on Facebook, Natalie?
Let's have a quick look. We've got flowers.
Flowers.
Love.
Love. Very well. Very, very good. Let me see if I have some of those beautiful ideas that you have shared. I have trees. Yes, trees are all part of nature. There are various types of trees. Beautiful butterflies. I must love butterflies. Then we have animals, wild animals. Anyone knows the name of this particular animal?
Type it down, boys and girls. What animal is that?
What's
You
the
can
name of
do a picture book.
animal?
Somebody has put Z and they put
They're practicing.
and they put And they've got, no, that's me practicing. And they've put that, so it must be. So did you read that, Auntie?
Yes, I did.
There you go. You've got the answer.
Oh, very good, very good. Yes. So, and we have pets, dogs, cats. We have flowers. I know many of us love beautiful flowers, and then we have various types of fishes in the sea. So, and then we have the starry heavens. Many of us, we love learning about stars. We love learning about the planets. And we can even create an entire picture book on all these things. Yeah. So now, what do you think a picture book can help us to learn? What are some of the things picture books can help us to learn? Let's
Okay. Boys and girls, what can we learn from picture books? What are some of the things we can learn from picture books? So you tell us what you think we can learn from picture books.
The first thing here I have is good morals and behaviors. Now, this is a picture book here that is about a selfish crocodile. And such stories or picture books help us to learn what selfishness is all about and how to be selfless. So, yes, we can create a picture book teaching us how to behave as good adventurers because we are admonished that we're to be pure, we're to be kind, we're to be respectful. So, these are all wonderful values that we can learn even from our picture books,
Mm.
right? Picture books teaches us new words, as we try to explore different areas, and if we want to learn about planets, some of us, we might learn about new planets, stars, animals, there's so many things that we can learn. We learn new words from creating picture books as well. Picture books helps us to read, starting with simple words, spelling, and reading. Also, we can use picture books to help us to learn simple concepts like like doing our mathematical calculation, adding, things like that. How to count? We can use symbols. We can draw symbols in our picture books, teaching us how to calculate, how to subtract. Our picture book, it can be about concepts. It can be about themes. It's not only just about creating memories of families and about nature and about ourselves, but it is also good for subjects and concepts as well.
Sorry, Auntie, can I add something here?
Yeah.
Or can I say that we've got guys who've written the different picture books that can be there. Somebody said about creation. We also have picture books about animals, about good health, and we also have living together.
Um, that's wonderful. Those are wonderful ideas of creating a picture book. Because remember what we've said, picture books are books that are created to with wonderful memories, right? Memories not only for ourselves, but we can share with others, and that's the way um, these wonderful memories are shared, like within our families. When you have your like a family album, for example, and you have all these pictures and you have the names of everybody, and then mommy share it with you, and then you share it with someone else, and that's how those memories are created and remain in your family. So you can create your picture book to that effect. So what we're going to learn now are the different types of picture books. Let me see, anyone would like to suggest any idea that they may have about the different types of picture books we may have or you can find in your home? Think about what you have in your home right now. What kind of picture books do you have in your home, adventurers?
We have responses already coming in, but we would like to hear from the guys on Facebook. Just to be fair to those guys who are joining on Facebook, Natalie?
I haven't got any answers to this particular one, but
Okay.
they were very keen on books about creation from beforehand, definitely.
Okay. Well, a few guys here are saying different things, and do feel free to come back, Natalie. Someone
Yeah.
says, I have reading books and I magazines and first word, nonfiction, reading books, animals. Um, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
nothing else here for now.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, so let's see if those are some of the ideas that I have as well. So we have some, what Pastor has just said, someone said nonfiction, but then we have fairy tales. Anyone would like to share with us what they understand to be fairy tales?
So,
Well,
what are fairy tales, guys?
Romeo's put that they're fiction books.
They are fiction books,
They're
Fiction
yes.
books.
they're made up stories.
Made up stories, right? Okay, yes, the concept is all right. So what we learned first about fairy tales. Fairy tales are stories that they include magic and fantasy, and they're make-believe characters. Okay. Then
Hmm.
we have there's always a problem in the stories, and it always have a happy ending to resolve the problem. Another characteristic is the story is always set in the past. And if you notice, fairy tales always begin with the popular statement, once upon a time. I am sure we all are familiar with that statement, once upon a time. These are all the special ways in which we can identify fairy tales. But remember what they are. It's all about fantasy and make believe characters, and it's all about magics and all of that. And then you have fictions, and as part of the fiction in these fairy tales, you have animals speaking. We have quite a lot of stories out there today, and we have speaking animals and animals having special abilities. These are all fairy tales, stories. And our picture book, I'm sure we don't want our picture book to be fairy tales, really. And then we have fictions as well. And someone rightfully said what fictions are, so we will just go straight into it. Fiction stories are those stories that are invented and untrue. They're not true stories, right? They are based on imaginary people, imaginary events, and imaginary places. They are really not true. It's just using your imagination. And there's nothing wrong about using your imaginations. It's very good, boys and girls, to use our imaginations at times and to be creative as much as possible. Then we have picture books that can be factual. They are factual stories, and the word explains itself. Factual picture books are picture books that have true stories in them. As we talked about earlier, stories about your family, about yourself, about things of nature, what you may have a pet that you love so much, that wee dog, and you would like to say so much about that dog or your pet, how much you love that pet. So that is a factual story, and they are based on real life people and events and places. And I think this is the type of picture book that we would like to create, that creates wonderful memories of things that are real experiences for us. Now, can anyone share on the chat what are some of the things that you will find in a picture book? I've given a few clues at the beginning, but you share with all of us what are some of the things that you think can be found in picture books.
Ooh, they're already typing, Auntie. So we've got pictures, we have titles. Natalie, what do you have?
Oh, pictures as well. Oh, that came
Okay.
in very quickly from Michael. Well done.
And Eudora says meaning of words. By the way, pictures was from Samuel and Michael. Oh, they are working at top speed, these boys.
Very good.
Yeah.
Very good. Okay, let's see if I share, if I came up with some of those thoughts as well. So, one of the first things that you will find about picture books is that they are very colorful, beautiful colors. You know, that's what makes a picture book different from an ordinary novel or even a storybook. Picture book is all about colors. So you have lots of colors. It's about photos, as I've said earlier. It can be photos about your families, photo about yourself. It can be, someone had mentioned earlier about magazine pictures. You can just create a picture book full of magazine pictures, something that makes you excited, that is interesting to you. You may find drawings in picture books. Those of you who are very good at drawing and painting, you can create picture books with your gift of art, the things that you love to draw, those things that you've already put together, you've drawn, you can cut them out, you can redraw them and create your art picture book as well.
Yeah, we had
You will
that from
find
Narita Marie as well on Facebook. She'd mentioned drawings and paintings. So obviously she's a
Okay.
very arty person. And we've got
very,
Elsia who's mentioned words and stickers as well.
very good
Good.
words.
Good, good.
Very good, very good. And with words, you don't have to put long sentences. It's just short sentences, maybe just one word. And even by doing so, you're learning to spell, even creating simple, short sentences. As I said, a picture book is not a novel, it is not a storybook, you know, with lots of words. The pictures speaks for itself. It tells the story that you are trying to share. You can find Bible verses as well in picture books. Maybe you want to talk about a Bible story that you love very much and you want to put it in a picture book. And so you can use Bible verses. And then someone spoke about having stickers, different forms of decoration. You just use your imagination, your creativity to make your picture book unique, something that you will treasure and always feel proud of every time you look back at that. Now, so we've learned what a picture book is. We have learned what you can find in a picture book and the different types of picture book. Now we want to look at what are those materials that we would need for making picture books. I would like you to think now, boys and girls, adventurers, think about the things. If you're going to make your picture book, what are the materials, the things that you would need for making your picture book?
Oh, I don't get this fast speed at which some people type. Before you even finish the question, we had paper, glue, pencil. And now we have paper and plastic and pictures. So these guys are so fast.
That's very good.
And yeah, mainly paper, glue, and pencil and colors now.
Colors, yes, that's wonderful. So let's see what I have. Let me see if I have thought of some of those brilliant answers that you have given or shared. Yes, I have markers and crayons and pencils and paints. I have scissors. You need scissors to cut, okay? Remember, because even though it's a picture book, you want things to be neat. You want things to be well shaped and structured. You know, it all depends. So you need scissors. That's your working instrument as well. You need scissors and you need the right type of scissors. You don't anything that will cause you any harm. These are children-friendly scissors, not having sharp pointed edges, but are blunt, and they are relatively safe for you. And you need glue, unless if you have stickers that are already pre-glued. So all you need to do is just to remove and paste on your picture book, but you need glue as well, and you need, or paste. Then you need, someone said paper, and you need cardboards. You also need photos. If you're going to do photo picture book, you need drawing. You will do your own drawing, or you can take drawings from the internet. There's so much resources we can access in order to get things to create our picture book. You have magazine pictures, you have various tons of decorations that we can use. Then we need binders. There are so many types of binders. You can actually buy just a book, a blank book. You can create, your parents can do that, or you can create your own book and have created ideas for binders. You have those ones that you can actually punch holes into them and do your own little fancy creative work. These are all beautiful ideas how we can bind our books together. Okay, now then we have Joel chapter 1 and verse 3. If there's no questions, then we have Joel chapter 1 and verse 3. As we've said, a picture book is all about creating memories, which you share with someone, and that someone share with others. So in Joel, the Bible tells us, tell it to your children, and let your children tell it to their children, and their children to the next generation. That is how we maintain wonderful memories in our families. This is how we create and maintain wonderful memories from the things that we have done, from adventurers onto pathfinders, master guides, into adulthood. These are the way in which we create and maintain wonderful memories, and a picture book can be a wonderful source for us to create such wonderful memories. And when you look back at these things, it gives you so much joy as you grow, and it helps you to remember. So I am going to ask Natalie, and she is going to share with you my picture book. I have tried to create a picture book, but I know that you will do a better job than I have done. Okay?
Oh, boys and girls, are you ready to see Auntie's picture book? Are you looking forward to seeing her picture book? Let's just encourage her by giving her a round of applause. She's done well. We are sure she's done well before we even see it, because Auntie's been good.
Okay. So I'm
Okay.
going to stop
Right,
sharing now.
Okay, I'm just
Just
holding
So
one
while
second.
Natalie is getting that done, Summer, if you want to say something, you may want to just type it in for us. That's the best way in which you can get involved and have a discussion going. Okay. So get ready. We are going to see Auntie Simone's picture book.
All right,
And
here we
I'm
go.
sure this is going to be exciting.
Right, can everybody see that?
you're getting to share because the internet seems to be going up again.
We can't see anything, Natalie.
You can't? Okay, if I press that.
You probably need to, Simone, if you can stop yours.
That's what I'm trying to do, but it's not. Let me try again. I don't know if the internet is going all wrong today.
Okay. There may be a glitch or two. So Natalie, it may ask you to trump over hers.
That's right. Let me see if I did that before, but it didn't seem to quite work. So this will stop another sharing. Yep, I'm going to continue. I'll try that.
And to tick the buttons for...
Yep. optimization. Can you see it now?
No.
Oh dear.
Oh,
I
I'm
can
not.
see it.
Can you?
Oh, can you see Auntie's picture book, the video?
I can see it. I can see it as well. Me
Okay.
too.
Okay, so that means
All
there's
right.
something on my side, something
All
wrong on
right.
my
It
side.
might be on another screen, Pastor.
Maybe.
Okay, I think mine is stopped.
Oh, I can see it now.
All right. So I'm going to play now. Okay. So
Yes.
if we can
Okay,
just
let's
mute.
listen up, boys and girls.
Okay. We all mute now.
Hello, adventurers and pathfinders. Today, I would like to share with you my picture book of the creation story. I have chosen the creation story because it reminds me that God is my creator and He is a God of order, not a God of chance. And also, He provides according to all my needs. As we have learned earlier in our presentation today, if you look on my little work area, you will notice that I have stickers, I have pictures, cutout words, I have paste, I have pencils and markers, and all the decorations that I would need to put into my picture book. And I do hope you enjoy my picture book, and when it is your turn to do yours, that you will find it enjoyable and something that you can treasure. So inside of my picture book, I have bought, parents, you can buy a blank book, anything that you find suitable to make your picture book, or you can start from scratch using your binders and your pages together. And it has nice pages so that I can decorate my picture book. And as you can see, I have started, because this will take some time. So it's just to give you an idea of what I am using and what you can use to do yours. So you will see just the beginning of my book and the finished product of my picture book. So I will share with you my last word, and I'm just basically just using the stickers. It's very easy, less stressful, but nevertheless, I did do little cutouts with my stencils, to be as creative as possible. And Niram will be doing the last word, creation story. And this is so convenient. So that we can get through this as quickly as possible. And there it is. My picture book, The Creation Story.
Wow. Beautiful.
Okay, adventurers and pathfinders, so we are at the end of my picture book, and I'm at day 7. So we are going to, I'll just show you how I have completed my creation story. And I have bought these decorations, as you've noticed, and we will just continue the pattern that I have been consistent at. So this is day 7, and on day 7 we know God created the Sabbath, the day that He rested from all His work. And this is just the same pattern I have used throughout my entire project. Very simple and straightforward. I just lather the paste all around and then simply stick it there. The Sabbath. Because the Sabbath is a beautiful day, I am just going to add a few more decorations, a few hearts of love, for we are forever grateful to God for the Sabbath day. Yeah. And I just stick that there. Nice little wee heart. And I put one there as well, just to make the page as colorful as possible. And this brings me to the end of my creation story. And just to recap, this is what I've put. In the beginning, God created the heaven and the earth. And then I went through the creation story. At the beginning, the earth was formless and it was dark. And then God separated the waters from the heavens. And then God created, on the third day, we see what God did. He created the seas and he created the land. And then he filled the land with all the herb-bearing trees and fruit trees and all the beautiful flower plants. Then on the fourth day, we see God created the great light, the moon and the stars to rule the night, and the sun to rule the day. And we have all the beautiful planets around and the stars that represents the starry heavens. And then the fifth day, we see God creating the fishes of the sea, and he created the birds and that flies and the fowls that flies. Then on the sixth day, we see God created the animals and the creeping creatures and the crawling creatures, and then he created man, male and female. God created. And then on the seventh day, God created the Sabbath day, and he rested. The Sabbath is a day of rest. The Sabbath is a day of worship. The Sabbath is a day of fellowship. And this brings me to the end of my picture book on the creation story. And then I have a nice little bow here. So now that I'm finished, I can just seal it this way and make it beautiful. You can come up with your own ideas for your picture book. And may God continue to bless you as you continue creating your own stories.